All right, Ms. Burnett, can we start with you?
Yes.
Would you please describe your character in the secret world of Arrietty?
Well, everybody else would call her a villain. I call her a person who is trying to do right. And that's the way I played her. And because no villain ever thinks they're wrong or that they're bad. They think, you know, the world's against them, but I'm a good person. So that was the fun part for me.
And you're so used to playing comedic roles. Did you enjoy playing a villain?
Oh, sure. I love it.
Is it more fun to be a villain than
yes.
it is? Why is that?
Usually, because you can cut loose more, you know, and I always enjoy that.
Excellent.
I can vent.
You can vent.
Yeah.
You got your frustrations. Ms. Poehler, the same question for you. Would you describe your character of
My
Homily?
character is Homily, and I play Arrietty's mother, and I am a nervous wreck. Arrietty is a young, spirited adventurer, and I am the mother who's afraid that the cat's going to eat her.
Sure.
So most of the film is me being worried about what's going to happen next.
Well, as a mother yourself, does it help you to, or did it help the character, your character?
Well, I could relate to the idea of, you know, being afraid of your kid growing up and going out into the world and all the scary things that greet them there. I'm the mother of two really energetic boys. And so I thought it was funny how stressed out and nervous she was all the time. And then my husband, Will Burnett, plays my husband in the film. And like my real husband, the character, Pod, is very strong and resourceful and powerful. And my husband would want me to say that.
But you didn't record together, did you?
No. No, we haven't been in the same room for 8. No, I'm just kidding. No, we've all recorded separately, as usually is the case with the animated films, and that's why the press for them is always really nice because you kind of get to meet the people that you're technically working with.
Well, did you and Will perhaps discuss your recording sessions at breakfast the next day?
Yeah, well,
something?
Kathleen and Frank Marshall, who produce this film, we know and of course are huge fans of their amazing body of work, and so when they approached us, we knew that it would be something special and well done because of their expert touch. So we kind of spoke to them about it first and then headed into the studio.
Great.
Yeah.
Could you both describe the challenges of dubbing for a film that was originally dubbed in Japanese? I know the lip movements would be different.
Well, it is very challenging, much more so than the other way around when we did Horton Hears a Who together. Well, we weren't together, we were separate, but you could go ahead and improvise and yell and do whatever, and then they would match what you were doing. But this way, it was already set. So you had to, and they wrote very good dialogue that would stay within the lip movements of the characters that we were playing. But it was difficult at first, but I got the hang of it after a while, and I really started to enjoy the challenge.
And the Japanese actress who I'd love to meet, who played Homily, was really funny. And
Oh,
even
you're
though
so funny in this.
Oh,
I
thanks.
loved it.
Thanks,
great.
Carol. But you know, I don't speak Japanese, but you could just tell from her performance how, you know. So I learned a lot from the choices she made, even though I couldn't understand them. I could understand them culturally, like that feeling and that energy that she gave was really helpful.
Did you both get a lot of direction from Gary Reinstrom about how to perform the character?
Helpful direction. And if I wanted to do it again and try something new, or within the confines of the character, he would welcome that, and he'd do it a few times, but then he would say, okay, give me a little more here, or go a little less there, which was very helpful.
How did you both arrive at the voice that you used for each character?
It's mine.
No, it's true, but you gave it something extra.
That's how I arrived
at
it. That's the way I sound.
Yeah. I think we and also both our characters get to have some crazy moments.
Yes.
We get to lose it a little bit,
Right.
which is always fun to do.
Right. And what do you think the message of the film is for kids, or what do you hope children will take away from this film?
Well, I've said this before. I find it the one word that I come away with is tolerance for all kinds of people. Yeah.
And for nature, perhaps, and
All
of that.
yeah.
Yeah, well, the Ghibli films do a lot of really beautiful expressions of nature and the earth, and they're very environmentally conscious and positive, and you can kind of tell from this film the idea of protecting the planet, which is certainly a global idea and nothing that is specifically Japanese or specifically American.